Gollancz SF Collector's Editions, a series of trade paperback reprints, all with bright yellow covers and with an encircling band of the Gollancz SF logo in various colors. The last 8 titles had color artwork covers, and some of the earlier titles have been reprinted with color artwork during this period. 4 titles per month were published between April and December 2000, and less frequently up through 2003. This series was published by Orion, parent company of Gollancz, concurrently with their SF Masterworks and Fantasy Masterworks series, but unlike those series, the volumes in this one were not explicitly numbered. Welcome to Vintage SF. I'm Richard Rempel. Today we want to talk about all the collections that Gollancz has put out in SF from the years 2000 to the present. There are a number of them. Today I want to cover the last one that I haven't covered. It came out from 2000 to 2003 and is called the Gollancz SF Collector's Editions. But first, let's take a look how it lined up with the rest of the Gollancz editions from the 2000s. Here is the SF Collector's Edition. We'll take a closer look at it in a minute. Then, there were the SF Masterworks, the Black Spine Edition. They were numbered. Following that, SF Masterworks were reprinted, this time with a new design and a yellow gradient to white spine. In 2015, we got from SF Gateway omnibuses. They look like this. Then SF Masterworks came up with a series they called the Golden Age Masterworks. It has both a yellow and black spine. No number though. And finally, the best of SF Masterworks just came out recently. I think it's from 2022 onwards. And it has sort of a canary yellow all the way around, with cover artwork in a square. Hardcovers in the best of SF Masterworks are red. I don't have an example of that. If you want to look at my SF Masterworks playlist, you'll find spreadsheets and photo checklists for all these series. That reminds me, there's one update. The SF Gateway Omnibuses has a Jack L. Chalker edition. That makes it 51 omnibuses. But today, let's talk about the SF Collector's Edition. There are 60 books in the SF Collector's Editions. The first ones all had a plain yellow cover with this stripe across the middle and the circle, Gollancz SF. Towards the end of the run, there were 17 books with artwork featured on the cover like this one. 9 of those were reprints from earlier in the series. So in total, we have 51 original books out of the 60, with the 9 being reprinted. This will become clearer when you see the checklist and photos of the books. You can identify this book on the spine by the SF that you can see wraps around here. That round SF plus the yellow spine with the VG for Victor Gollancz at the bottom will tell you that this is an SF Collector's Edition. And then you can see that ribbon comes right across the back and it has the round SF in there as well. Here you can see that it identifies itself as the Collector's Edition. I found this series a little bit more difficult to research. I believe ISFDB has all the books listed. Here's their spreadsheet. You can see that we have date of publication. When you see a 00 for the month, that means it was published within that year, but they're not sure of which month it was published. The title, author, publisher, ISBN, catalog ID, the price, and the format. You can also see if it's a novel or a collection and the cover artist. A photo of this spreadsheet will be made available to you in the description of this video. And here we have a cover gallery, 5 rows of 12. That makes 60 books in total. I've made this picture available also in the description to this video. Now, isfdb.org has done a great job here, but I think it's difficult sometimes to make a checklist based on publication date. I've made a spreadsheet and have a slideshow coming up where I've organized them by author's last name. I'll make an Excel version of the spreadsheet available as well in the description to this video. To finish this off, I'll give you a cover slideshow arranged by author's last name. Here you'll see the books that are repeated, first the yellow cover and then the cover with the artwork. It was hard to track down high-resolution images of these covers, so just be advised that there are some low-resolution pictures within this slideshow. And now, the Gollancz SF Collector's Editions.